Picture this. You're sitting in a high-stakes meeting and a critical decision is on the table. You know the answer, you have the data, but instead of speaking, you're stuck in your head. Should I say it this way? Should I say it that way? Maybe that word isn't right. What if I'm wrong? So you wait. You try to polish that sentence. You rehearse silently. And by the time you're ready, the moment has passed. Or worse, you finally speak, but you sound hesitant. And hesitation makes people doubt, even when you're right. Today, I'll show you how to prevent that from happening. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Frustrated to Fluent. I'm Devon, founder and CEO of the English Communication Academy. And here we talk about those moments when communication either builds trust or quietly weakens it. If you work in healthcare and you've ever struggled to find the right words in a high stakes moment, I created a free guide called 10 phrases every healthcare professional should know. If you're interested in downloading that, you can do that below, or you can go to frustratedtofluent.com to learn more. And today, I will show you how to prevent those moments from happening. All right, let's get into it. There's something that I call the credibility paradox. The harder you try to sound perfect, the less credible you become. When people are afraid of sounding wrong, they start using hedging language. Phrases like, well, I think, this might be just an idea. I'm not sure, but those phrases are meant to soften your message. But what they really do is signal uncertainty. Your colleagues don't hear your intelligence, they hear hesitation. And in high pressure situations, hesitation gets interpreted as a lack of confidence, even when you know exactly what you're doing. People in leadership roles aren't listening for perfection, they're listening for clarity. And when your message sounds cautious or uncertain, people start to question your conviction, even when your idea is solid. That's the paradox. Trying to protect your credibility is exactly what weakens it. This behavior doesn't come from weakness, it comes from protection. So your brain is trying to shield you from rejection or embarrassment. But here's the reality. In professional environments, credibility isn't built by being flawless, it's built by being useful. Your leaders don't need perfectly polished language. They need actionable ideas. And the biggest mistake most professionals make isn't saying something imperfect, it's staying silent, because silence makes you invisible. An imperfect contribution moves the conversation forward. Silence stops it. And here's what most people regret later. It's actually not mistakes. It's missed moments, missed chances to contribute, missed opportunities to influence the outcome. The cost of silence is almost always higher than the cost of imperfection. Now, when it comes to speaking, you don't need more confidence. You just need better structure. Confident communication is rarely about personality as well. It's about tools. Here are 3 simple ones that change everything. This first tool is what I call the first draft rule. So instead of waiting until your idea is perfect, frame it as a starting point. Say something like, here's a first thought, or my initial take is. That lowers the pressure immediately because you're not presenting perfection. You're inviting collaboration. And that small shift makes it way easier to speak sooner before hesitation takes over. Now, when you're nervous, it's easy to ramble, and structure fixes that. Use this simple framework: point, reason, example. So start with your main idea, then explain why it matters, and then give one quick example. For example, my point is we need to shift our marketing budget. The reason is our current channel is underperforming. For example, last month's campaign delivered half the expected engagement. This structure keeps you clear and it prevents overthinking. And the third tool is lead with the headline. This is one of the biggest shifts you can make, especially if you work with senior leaders. Don't make people wait for your conclusion. You lead with it. So instead of building up to your recommendation, you flip it. So you say, my recommendation is to move forward with option B, then explain why. This signals confidence immediately, and it also shows respect for people's time, which is one of the fastest ways to build trust. Now, your ideas matter. They matter so much, but they don't create impact if they stay inside your head while you search for perfect wording. So stop trying to sound flawless and start trying to be useful, because the hidden cost of trying not to sound wrong is lost credibility. It's lost influence and lost trust. Credibility doesn't come from perfection. It comes from clarity. All right. If this video helped you, please hit like and subscribe. I post new videos every week to help you build real world communication skills in your professional life. Also, please share this with others if you work in healthcare and if you ever struggle to find the right words in high pressure moments. I created a short guide called 10 phrases every healthcare professional should know. You can download that below or go to frustratedtofluent.com to learn more. And if you liked this video, check these other ones out too. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.